Hi, I'm Alice from Higher Horizons, and in this session, I am going to tell you a bit about what forensics is, and we're also going to explore one job role. And then, following this video, there will be a series of other job roles as well. So, altogether, we are going to have a look at 15 job roles, but they are going to be split down into 15 videos as well. So, firstly, what is forensics? So you might think maybe white coat, working in a lab, potentially a crime scene, working on a dead body, something like that. And you wouldn't be wrong in thinking that forensics does do that, but forensics isn't just one job, it's a whole host of jobs. And that's because the word forensics actually means examining within the law. So you can do just about any job, and if you're doing it within the law, so within a court system, then that job becomes forensic. So some of the job roles that we look at over this series, you might be quite surprised that they are such ordinary jobs, but actually they are forensic roles. So you cannot at the moment in school study forensics, and that is because it is an advanced subject. You would need, certain equipment, and you would need teachers that know their stuff on forensics as well. But you can study forensics at university, and some of the subjects that you will have the opportunity to study now will complement studying forensics at uni if that's what you wanted to do. So let's have a look at the different subjects. Okay, so all the sciences, that might be quite an obvious one. Chemistry, biology and physics, they're all going to complement forensics. If you really want to do it, it might be advisable that you pick triple science as one of your options. Maths, you'll see in the second job role, trigonometry, patterns, data and graphs are so key to that role, and for sure patterns and graphs and data just come up multiple times in the different forensic roles. So if you've got a good grasp on maths, that will help. Computer science and ICT, business and psychology. So those three may be a little bit more surprising, but you'll see in the job roles that actually some of those subjects will be key for certain forensic roles as well. But we'll explore all those. So at university, there are, and other colleges and universities, 493 different courses that you could do on UCAS. And that is because you have the opportunity to mix and match what you want to do. You could go to one university and they just do straight forensics, or you could do two subjects that complement each other really well. So forensics and criminology, forensics and psychology. There are lots of different options. Or it might be that you just really want to do these two subjects, and at some university in the country, that might be possible. So, as I said, 15 forensic job roles. I'm going to do them in kind of a top trump format. So, don't know if you remember top trumps, but the card pretty much looks like that. It was a little bit of a card game, and it was like different themes. So today is forensic themed. So our first one is a forensic science technician. If you were to think of someone doing a forensic role, this might be the stereotypical one. They will be working in labs or working on a crime scene. A friend told me that it does tend to be one or the other. You don't tend to be the same person that works on the crime scene and then works in the lab afterwards, even though that's kind of like what telly makes you think. They'll also be asked to go to court. So whatever evidence they find, whatever data they have recorded and investigated, they may have to present that in court, because that will be a form of evidence in a crime. If you wanted to get into this role, you could do a degree in natural science, because that flows really well. At some universities, if you study forensic science at uni, you'll get the opportunity to dissect the human body. That might be on some people's agenda, maybe not others. And the average wage is £45,000